Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kritia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kritian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kritia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Kritian city of Timza, though. Things might be different if we had somewhere else to look.
The hidden city of Myorzo. It is far older than Timza, and the birthplace of the Kritia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Myorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Kritian in Aspio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Aspio then.
Hey guys, MasaeAnela here and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Vesperia. In the last episode, we visited Pharaoh and heard some pretty dang dark stuff. Anyway, we have a character skit.
Hey, do you mind if I have a gel?
Carol, I don't really think you should eat those unless you need them.
But I can't stop thinking about how good they taste. Or the smooshy way they feel between my teeth.
I noticed we've had fewer gels lately. You've been snacking on them, haven't you?
I want them so badly I can't sleep. And here you've been eating them while we weren't looking?
I haven't been doing anything like that. Wait, Rita, you were losing sleep over gels?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
They're not snacks, you know. They might be small, but they're pretty expensive.
I can't say I like their taste or texture very much.
Perhaps they're not too pleasing to a princess's palate.
No, that's not it. I don't think they're that good either.
I'm addicted to their simple taste. You just don't get it.
Gels were made sweet and soft, so they'd appeal to children after all.
Are you saying my sense of taste is childish?
What's the matter with that? You are both children.
Ha ha. Apparently they like their candy. I'm kind of curious what gels taste like. Anyway, we are going to take Rita's advice and head to Aspio. Man, it's been a long time since we've been that way. You know, I believe it's somewhere over here. Just gotta keep on going. I love how fast we move. Look at how quickly we're going across the map. That is amazing. Anyway, we should be coming up on it pretty soon, actually. See how quick that was? There it is. Just gonna go right over here and climb down. There we go. And in we go.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized, we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Well...
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before. But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing. But I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
there's something beautiful about this way, though.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Well, Carol's learning, I'll give him that much. Anyway, we have a character skit.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rigaud and Cumore.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
Fresh starts! Anyway, we have all the guild stuff settled out. Almost, anyway. Now we are going to come up here and actually, you know what? We need to be playing as Judith, as strange as that might sound. I know, a little bit odd, but let me see. I believe... Yep, here we are. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, that's why we want to play as Judith. Wait a second, why is this not... There we go! I'm dumb. There we go, I'm gonna use Yuri, and she has the flag. I did that wrong. Anyway, now will you tell me? Good day. Good day, my sister. Judith. I'm Tort. You wouldn't happen to know anything about Myorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Myorzo is located, and I can get there. And how I can get there, rather. Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there, but what do you plan on doing there anyway? Is not a Critian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go? Okay. Yeah, you're a big help, dude. I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Critians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me? Okay, so apparently our presence is pretty much a problem. Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Critian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted. I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Myorzo? The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Critians. How's that? He does not look pleased. Okay. So, we finally are being shown the way, but there is one condition. To get to Myorzo, you must travel to Igathor Forest. Igathor, whatever. The Igathor Forest on the continent of Hypionia. Hypionia. That is a weird name. Reminds me of hypnosis. Yes, the sacred land of the Critians is located there. So that's where the door to Myorzo is. Yes, but those lands are currently being trampled under the feet of an unknown group of people. They have not only invaded our sacred land, but they have also brought strange Blastia with them. I don't know what they're up to, but it can't be good. So if we go to Myorzo, we have to do something about them? Exactly. Well, it can never be convenient, can it? No, it cannot. Once you have driven out the interlopers, ring this bell. The door to Myorzo will open for you. Thank you. May the road rise up to meet you, sister. And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone is waiting. Okay, so we obtained the guide bell to Myorzo. Those are some weird names for cities, dude. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Yuri now that we're done using Judith. I actually forgot that the special flag is actually a required item to progress in the story. That's kind of interesting, actually. I see why they gave it to us in that one battle now. Anyway, if we come down here, you remember this little shack? Yes, this is Rita's house. It's about as messy as I remember it. Anyway, we're going to save that for the next episode. So, in the next episode, like I said, we're going to be crashing at Rita's house. So, I will see you guys later. MasaeAnela out.